Hey, gorilla grip with the Peter Pan tights. I've been trying to get it poppin' like Dick Van Dyke. Bitch really think that she gon' spend the night. Say Uber is available, goddamn right.
Yeah.
What's good? Hey, how do you pronounce your name, bro? Because I've been wondering. I don't know if it's you say. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Use. That first one.
All right, cool.
My real name is Yusuf, so
okay, that's why I thought it was you say. Gotcha. Why'd you cut out the F in the name?
I remember one time I was like 13 and I was high. I just wanted to make a rap name and I couldn't come up with nothing, so I just fuck it. And I ain't like it for the longest time. I like it now.
Yeah, I mess with it. What made you want to start rapping?
It was really random, bro. Like I said, I was just high and I was like, it would be cool if I just wrote a song just randomly. And I I wrote something down like 20 minutes and then I went in the back of my mom's car because that's like it was like 3 a.m. That was the only time that I could or that was the only place that I could
rap. Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Was that song on SoundCloud? The first one, 2017.
Yeah, that was that one.
Dang, bro.
Broke
you changed a lot from that song, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, my voice.
Since there's 3 years, that's a big difference.
Dang. You're from Houston, right?
Yeah.
So what's the rap game? What's the rap game like out there?
Like underground rap. I know there's a lot of kids
I guess
that
people
rap.
People around you, I guess. I mean, I'm trying to see if it's competitive, you know what I mean? Good rappers out there like you. I mean, what's it like?
I'm gonna be honest, not really.
You think you're the best?
I'm not saying like I'm the best, but like I've yet to found someone who I can like work with in my area that's like on the same level as me. I feel like, they're just not in the same league as me. Not to sound like cocky like that, but
I mean, no, that's cool.
No, fuck with that.
You're up there for real. Like me and him were just talking about how your music, we thought it was like real mainstream. I found you at like 60 monthly listeners on Spotify, and then I played Kill Switch, and that mixing on the song and just the production, that beat switch, all that was just great. I'm like, how is this guy not popping yet? So you can get up there.
We were in the car, and he's like,
right.
"Bro, you got to check out this new song." And
Yo,
this dude got to be popping. And I see, and it's like, why is this dude not getting as much credibility as he should? You still get a lot of plays and a lot of listens, but you should be out there.
Well, I mean, I've done pretty much all myself, like the promoting part of it. Like, I just go on Snapchat, the quick ad. It just adds people locally. I'll just be adding people, sending them all my music every day. Just be doing that. And so yeah, most of my listeners are from around my area. They're not like global.
Right.
So.
And I was wondering. So I saw on one of your posts, you had a picture with Paul Wall. Is he like a rapper in Houston?
Yeah. He's like I say like a legend. He's kind of like an old head now, but
in Houston.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because he's popping right now. I saw his Instagram. He's got like 1 million followers on there. That's good. Did y'all talk about anything like making a song or anything like that?
Well, actually, that photo was taken like probably like 6 months to maybe a year before I posted it. So like it was way before I started like taking it serious.
That's
I've
cool.
been rapping for like 3 years, but I haven't been consistently trying to promote myself and make music.
I mean, that's what we're here for. We're trying to promote.
Yeah, facts. Right now is when you started getting more when you start getting more like consistent with your promoting and posting new music and getting out there.
Well, my living situation was very like sporadic. Like I didn't have a consistent place to like stay at that I could build like a setup. So until we moved into this house, that's when I have my mic set up and I could really like grind.
So your studio is basically just in your room. You got the whole setup.
Oh yeah, you can look at it right now. Shit, it's just
yeah, man.
It's literally like a microphone right there.
Yo,
and this computer.
Nice.
And that's it.
So what do you use? Audacity, FL Studio. What do you use?
I used to use Audacity. So like the first couple songs, that Broke Stoner song that was made on my phone, right? And I feel like the first like maybe like year, that's all I could use until I got a mic. And then when we moved into this house, I have a song called One Take. I think I privated it though. I'll probably unprivate it after this. But that was like the first song I made like here, like with a mic that I like on Audacity, like actual computer.
Oh, okay.
And then just like months of that, like I'd say like a year of that, just using Audacity, trying to, you know, make songs with it. I feel like that was a good foundation. And then my interface broke one day, so I had to go to my friend's house. And that's what really got me in an environment to where I was actually confident on the mic. Because before that, like my music was still like the lyrics were good, but my performance on the mic was very mediocre.
Oh, you talking about like sound quality and stuff?
No, it was still this mic. But
okay.
It was just how I sounded. Like I didn't know how I wanted to sound. Like you can
like
your
delivery.
You can be good at writing, but your voice can be trash. Like
right.
So
that's what I've noticed. When you put the pen to the paper, I mean, you're like a great lyricist, and your songs go hard as fuck.
Cause whenever I just be randomly freestyling on beats, it's hard. It's really hard to make like some sort of melody, some sort of chorus. You do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but that's good.
I can't freestyle for shit. Like I know it's a skill that you have to constantly build. Like constantly put on beats, rap with your friends. Like for like years, it takes to build. And I haven't been in an environment where I have a lot of friends that rap or like somewhere I can freestyle to. I'm not just gonna sit in my room freestyling to myself for hours. I mean, I'll get bored. Yeah, I'll get bored.
Is that why you tend to go outside and work with rappers like in Canada, like VV God? I don't even know who was the one that
you had VV, because I noticed on your bio you had VV God, you got K9, and you had that one song with Retro Catchy or something. For the group.
I wouldn't say a group, but they're more like people like that I co-sign and I fuck with heavily. So I just put them in my bio. So like if people fuck with me, they'll fuck with them. That's what I did.
That's cool. That's good.
So what is
VV God?
No, you go. My bad.
I said VV God is he's from Broward County, like the same area X is from.
Oh.
And you know, his living situations, you know, sporadic too. And so he moved over to somewhere in Texas. I forgot where it is, but he's like an hour away from me.
Okay.
I never met him before, but me and him are really tight. We're close. Like we FaceTime all the time.
That's cool. That's cool. So with the Head Honcho song, he just sent you his verse and y'all just sent one back and forth?
Oh, that's Retro Kashi. That's
Oh, okay.
That's the other dude.
Talking about BB God.
All right.
And so yeah, with Retro Kashi, I feel like it was like probably like New Year's of this year. It was like around January. I was just going on SoundCloud, like you know how they have like new recommended artists. That song popped up, Head Honcho. It was really fire, but the quality was like, I don't know. I didn't like the quality, but the song was fire. So I told him after like a couple months of talking to him, I just randomly thought like, yo, like what if I just remix that hoe and like mix and master it for you? And it came out.
So you do all your producing?
You do all the mastering and mixing too?
Yeah, I don't make the beats. I find them on YouTube or like my, you know, K9, he's a good producer too.
Oh, okay.
He produces.
How'd you meet him?
So yeah, like I said, that Broke Stoner song in 2017, I was like a month before I moved, right? So that was in Houston. Then I moved to Rhode Island for like 8 months. And within that 8 months is when I was like really trying to rap and like do stuff, but I wasn't really that consistent with it. I just made a couple songs in the summer and that was it. But yeah, I met him through a mutual friend. Like I met some like UK rapper. His name was Concept. I don't know where he's at though. I haven't talked to him in like a year. He deleted all his social media, but Concept was like, yo, you gotta check this dude K9 out. And then like I remember VV God was in K9's group too, but his name was different. His name was like Mazushio or something. And I was in a group chat with him and K9 and all of that. And then I sent my music in, and I remember VV God would like clown me, but his name wasn't VV God then. Like he would clown me, like say my music was ass and shit.
Wow.
And so like it's crazy. Like 2 years later, like
y'all good.
It's the same dude. I had no clue it was him, and we talked about it. We started laughing, like, "Yo, that's crazy."
That's cool. Y'all plan on making any more music?
Oh yeah, we're planning on making a mixtape. It's just, you know,
like on some members only type stuff.
Yeah. But
it'd be fire as fuck. And then, what was it like working with Junior?
Oh yeah, that's some kid from my school.
Oh, he's on the ankle monitor freestyle, right?
That
was heat.
Song go hard as fuck too.
So yeah, the story about that was at that point when I had dropped that song on my music before, I wasn't really confident with Hulk. My mouth was getting dry.
You're good. You're good.
But on my music before that, I wasn't really confident with it. And so that song, I wasn't really too worried about what I sounded like. So what happened was my friend Junior had gone to the studio maybe like 2 weeks before me. And I remember on that day, I FaceTimed him from the barbershop and they played that song. I was like, yo, let me hop on it. And then so like 2 weeks later, I came over to the house or to my homie's house where the studio was at. And then we like chopped up the verse. And like, I just wrote some shit. I didn't really care about what I wrote or how I spit it because I wasn't really worried about dropping it. It was just, fun or practice for me.
Fuck around type shit.
Yeah. And it actually came out fire. Like I was really like surprised how it sounded. We used the same mixing effects on his voice as my voice. So it just came out nice, right?
Right.
And so I had went home that I was planning on posting it, or no, I hit Junior up and I was like, yo, let's take a picture of the two of us at school so we can post it, people know it's both of us from the same school. We could, probably get some publicity from it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, because that day, some kids had sex in the restroom.
Yeah.
And dudes, and everyone was posting on their story. It was like, this video, like, the dudes like fucking.
Yeah, I saw the
fucking
two
in the
legs.
stall, yeah.
I was
the
like,
legs in the stall. So I was like, yo, what if I put that picture like that? What if I screenshotted that, right, and put that as the cover? And I was like, yo, this is genius. And
man's a genius.
Like 9:00 at night, and then that night I posted it on SoundCloud, sent it to like a couple people on my story, or a couple people through my story, and then I DM'd a couple people. And the next day, I had like maybe 300-400 views, right? I'm like, oh shit, like that's the first time I ever like got some good views on it.
That was the first song you noticed that people were actually fucking with it heavy?
Yeah, like that actually got like some traction really quickly.
Yeah.
Right.
And what happened was, like throughout the day, like maybe 1 or 2 people were like, oh yeah, I heard that one song that you made. I was like, really? Like, oh, that's cool. And or the next day I came into school and everyone knew who I was. Cause like, I guess I didn't have Snapchat. Like I wasn't really popping on Snapchat. I didn't really like fuck with Snapchat that much. I used Snapchat like a phone number. Like I only gave it out to very specific people. So I guess people were screenshotting the song and sharing it to their story and all kinds. Just like everyone in my school district was doing that. And yeah, it was just crazy how I was like famous at school for like 2 weeks, and the cloud disintegrates eventually, but it was just cool to experience that.
That's
I
what's
feel
up,
like
man.
that gave me the confidence that I needed, because for like a whole year at that point I was very like self-conscious with my music. Like I would put people on, but I didn't want them like fucking bumping it on the bus or like playing it out loud. Like, yo, turn it down. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to,
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, how you feel about it now? Like whenever you drop a new song, do people at school, go crazy over it, say, oh yeah, yo, you dropped that new heat? How do they feel about it?
I feel like after I dropped that song, anytime I dropped a new song, so I had already introduced my name to them. So when they recognized my name or saw my name, they would be like, yo, that's fire, I'll peep it, you know what I'm saying? But the thing was though, like a lot of people didn't know I made the song. They know Junior was on it because it just says Junior, right? He really has like,
yeah.
That's his rap name was Junior. I'm like, okay, that's not really.
I mean, they should recognize your verse, but I mean,
yeah. So yeah, a lot of people didn't know it was me. And there's another kid named Yusuf who was like more popular. And he took like, he was like, people were telling him like, yo, your song was fire. He's like, it's not even me.
Oh,
some other kid named Yusuf.
Glad he didn't take the credit for it.
Right. Yeah. I told him, I was like, yo, we should collab, make a. But he plays like soccer or some shit.
Oh,
yeah.
But
So was getting your name out there like a big push for you, or did you have influence on the side, people trying to push you to, follow what you want to do in the rap game?
I feel like it was just like over time, like I had like to make friends and like build relationships with people, and yeah, I would just tell them to post my music on their stories type shit. Like,
That's cool. It's all about the connections. All about that publicity.
yeah.
X.
But yeah.
So who are your biggest influences
Right, I was
for
gonna
like
ask that.
wanting to be in the rap game, or like kind of where you got your style from?
Shit. Let me think. I feel like the first time I really got into like rap music was like 8th grade. That's when that's when SoundCloud was popping. That's when Ski Mask was dropping music and X. And
And when was that? Back in 2016, 2017?
17. I feel like it was like summer
2017?
or like before the summer.
Yeah.
And pretty much that whole like first semester of school in 2017, I was like really like listening. And I remember remember First Day Out by T Grizzly.
Yeah, that song was heat when it first
Song's
came out,
fucking
man.
fire.
I saw that song at 14,000 views, like the
Oh,
first days that
before-
it posted. Like the thumbnail was completely different too. It was just,
That was like his first song on Spotify.
That really
Yeah.
put him on, like for real.
Yeah,
man.
it was cool. I was like showing this one girl that I was working with in the library at school, and she's like, "Yo, this is fire!" And then like 5 months later, it's like on the radio and shit. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that stays happening.
It just takes one song for you to pop off.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, just listening to like these people, like, you know, similar in age to me, not like too similar, but you know, like just a couple years ahead of me, like they're just getting popping like that off of SoundCloud so quick. I was like, yo, that'd be cool if someone like, if I made a song and then people were like listening to it and actually enjoyed it. So I don't know, it's funny, like I just remember walking around school listening to their music and thinking like, yo, that'd be so cool if I just had a crowd of people just pushing me up, like walking around the school type shit, bumping my music. I don't know, it was really stupid childish thought that I had, but I was like, yo, that'd be really cool.
I mean, I feel like
dreams. Yeah,
I feel like with that new song or the other one, Dick Van Dyke, it was kind of popping off on SoundCloud and Spotify. That could be your song right there. It's got more streams than any of your other songs so far, right?
Yeah, that song kind of blew up. It's like 27K on SoundCloud, 10K on Spotify, 3K on YouTube with the music video. So how did that process come, making that song?
Right.
Well, this girl I was talking to, actually, she sent me a meme one time where it was like something about gorilla grip pussy, some shit like that.
Yo.
And you know, normally like we would FaceTime like every day or like every other day. And so one of the nights where she didn't want to FaceTime or she couldn't FaceTime, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just write a song. And I had that beat like saved in my beat playlist on YouTube, and I just was going down trying to, and for the longest time I didn't know what to write to that beat. And then so I listened to that beat and I just wrote the word gorilla grip, and I just went from there. I don't know. Right.
Any reason you picked Dick Van Dyke?
Right, I was wondering that.
It just rhymed. I'll be honest with you.
The shit sounded good.
Cause like I said, I'm trying to get it popping like Dick Van Dyke, and so Dick Van Dyke was in a movie called Mary Poppins.
Oh,
yeah, that's what that bar meant.
Nice. This is like some genius interview type stuff, breaking down the lyrics and shit.
I could decipher all my shit for you. I mean, like first listening to it, you wouldn't catch some of this shit.
Yeah.
Who made the artwork?
You definitely got an intricate flow. We compared it. We don't like comparing, but we compared you to some like Comethazine. You know, the way your delivery is. Yeah. Because Comethazine go hard too.
I remember for the longest time, I'd only listened to Joey Badass, like just like real lyrical rappers. I mean, first it was like, you know, X and like that wave of music, but then I really got into more of the conscious rap, like J. Cole. I feel like that's what gave me like a foundation of like where I get my flow and like lyricism from. And then after that, my friend, the one with the studio, he always like was trying to put me on to like Comethazine and stuff like that, but I didn't really like it. And so I got put onto that. And then that's when it evolved, like my music evolved into what their music sounded like. or vice versa, you know, like. So I started really using comethazine beats, and Dick Van Dyke was either a ski mask or comethazine beat, something like that.
And you mentioned Joey Badass and J. Cole and stuff like that, and you kind of got influenced by that conscious rap. You don't? Would you plan on doing something like that? Something lyrical, something in depth, I guess, like that, or would you want to stick to your hype stuff?
Shit.
I have one boom bap song on my SoundCloud. It's called I don't know, but I forgot what it was called. It only has like 800 views though. But I've realized like a lot of kids, like they're not really interested in that kind of music.
Right. Nowadays, not even.
So I feel like that's not what I should focus my energy into, to try getting my name out there. I've definitely made music like that, written music like that to keep myself sharp, but
at the end of the day, it's what the people want.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's kind of come down to like the rap game, as you noticed in the past years with people like Juice WRLD and X. You know, people only fuck with the melodic vibes, you know, something that has a nice hook, something they can remember. And like your song Dick Van Dyke is exactly like that. And that's why it pops off as much as it does.
Right.
Same thing with that new song, Tangela. I think that one's good too. You want to talk about that? What was up with that?
Same story is like the girls trying to FaceTime didn't want to FaceTime. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna write a song.
So you just get in the studio?
Yeah.
Because my sleep schedule was backwards, right? I would wake up at like 10 o'clock at night and I'd have the whole night staying inside. So I was just fucking sitting there all night just writing music. And yeah, that was that. I just go down to my beats playlist and I just go through beats that I hadn't used yet, or hadn't written to yet.
And you said the names from a Pokemon?
Yeah, because you know he's a grass type Pokemon, so like smoking grass, like smoking with the sticky hot box, like I'm Tangela. So
yo, you nice with it.
yeah, you like you wouldn't catch it.
You definitely be thinking that shit through, and that's what's fire. So when you write, do you just like sit on your bed and just write, or do you go through a process?
Really depends. Like pretty much, that I go on like, you know, I take Adderall, so that's what keeps me, you know, keep going.
Yeah.
But I can write without it. But yeah, I write on my bed, sitting there either on my phone, on my laptop, or on a notebook. Or when it was in school, I would pretty much, it would take like a day or two to write a song because I wasn't really going for it. But like for example, like Dick Van Dyke, I wrote the first half of the hook the night before, and then I went to sleep, woke up, you know, and then finished the rest of it and recorded it. Well, actually, I recorded half of it, and then I wrote some, and then recorded it again, like, because I didn't have enough bars to fill in the rest of it, so I just, you know, wrote some shit.
Do all your songs really take that long, like less than a day to write, or how long would you say they take?
I feel like recently I've definitely gotten better at writing more efficiently. Because before, like I have a song called "It's a Nerf." I remember that song. It was just because I wanted it to be really good, and like the bars were like I didn't want basic bars. I didn't want, you know, simplistic shit. Which now I see myself saying simplistic shit. But that's what people like. But before then, I wanted to continue saying like, I just wanted to have like bars that meant something, right? So I would just spend like weeks on it, just writing stuff like, nah, I don't like that, and just scrapping it, and then not only just writing it, but performing it on the mic. If it sounded like shit, I would spend like a month on a song and then record it, and it sounded like shit, and I hated it. So like a year of that process was breaking me down, and I was like on the verge of like quitting until my equipment broke and I went to my friend's house to have an environment to record there.
So you're hella meticulous on how you make your songs.
What is that? What does meticulous mean?
Like, kind of in depth. Like
yeah.
And so on a lot of your songs, you have a lot of references. Like you reference the Boondocks on Gone Bad.
Right. Something about Pimp Named Slickback.
And then you obviously Dick Van Dyke on Dick Van Dyke. You talk about Ben 10 on Kill Switch, and on Tangela, you mentioned Scranton Strangler.
Yeah, man. You got a lot of references like from cartoons.
Yeah, facts. Where do you get these references from, and what are your favorite cartoons to kind of pick and choose from?
Where do I get my references from? Yeah, just like either social media, just like watch. I have a very what's it called when you remember things like you can visually remember it? I forgot what that's called.
I don't know, deja vu. I don't even know.
Visional remembrance, some shit. I mean, I don't know, but I can like I remember things very vividly. So that's what I use, and I've watched like The Office like 10 times, so I had to use that in a verse, and it makes sense. Like you're choking on the blunt or whatever, strangler.
Shit's fire. The Office is fire. Who's your favorite character off the show?
Gotta be Creed. Gotta be Creed.
He's a low-key thug when he be selling his shit. Like,
Yeah.
he be working the streets. He be doing his thing.
I feel like he's not even acting. They just like got some
throw him
old
in there.
senile man off the street. They just.
Yo, I feel crazy because I never watched The Office.
You never.
He's never. I tried to put him on. He ain't.
I watched like the first season, but I just never finished it.
He's sleeping on it.
So where are y'all from?
We from
Dallas.
Dallas.
Let me interview y'all real quick. Hold up.
Yeah, we from Dallas, bro.
Who y'all listen to?
Shoot, everybody, a little bit of everybody.
We listen to. We're different. He's lyrical, so he's super Kendrick, J. Cole, all that.
Kendrick, J. Cole. I mean, I listen to the hype stuff too, but mainly those lyrical guys.
I like a lot of sad shit,
melodic stuff.
ignorant rap. So
okay.
I listen to Trippie Redd. In my opinion, Trippie Redd's the best in the game, and he's like Kendrick, J. Cole.
Here we go. Oh my god, he stays saying that, bro. I let him say his own thing, but I mean, he messes with people heavy, like all the melodic rappers. Like he knew them before the start. Like Juice WRLD, when he dropped 999 EP. 999 EP, yeah, he knew that. He found that way before he blew up. He knows everybody. Same thing with X.
Yeah, I've dabbled in both, like not myself, but like I listen to everything. Like I have over like probably 1,000 to 2,000 songs on my Spotify playlist. Like I was just addicted to finding new artists and like expanding my palette of music.
It's great. Like even with us right now, starting up this page because we're only like 3 days into this shit.
Right.
So we've been emailing rappers, big names that we know are gonna pop off, like you, and just seeing what we can do, what we can interview. And it's a great feeling when we find a new artist and we're like, damn, next up. And we're trying to find these people because I don't feel like there's a lot of platforms out there that help small artists out and get the recognition that they need.
Right.
Yeah.
Supporting locals is like everything to me. Like I just want to give people shout out their name and build my own fan base at the same time to promote them.
Yeah, y'all are tight. That's tight. That's tight.
Just yesterday we finished a stream reacting to all these local artists that people recommended to us. So I mean, if you know anybody, we'll do that in the next stream.
Say local artists?
Yeah, or just any underground.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in my bio who I fuck with heavy.
Yeah, we gotta check them out. K9, VV God, and
like there's more people I do fuck with, but it comes to a certain point where I don't want to have like 300 people in my bio, so it's like fuck it. I'll just pick who I fuck with the most.
And do you think it would be possible to get in touch with them and try to talk to them too? We could even do a call with you when I'm on it, just all talking together.
That'd be tight.
Mm-hmm.
So, this new music video you dropped, Dick Van Dyke, shit goes hard. You got noticed by Your Rage, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing. Oh, let me talk about that. My friend with the studio, he's a big Your Rage fan. Like he goes on Twitch, and he really put me on. Like and then one day Rage was doing a SoundCloud stream. Like he was like, people like you submit $5 or just donate $5 and with a song name, and so that's what he did. My friend, he sent $5 and then put Gone Bad on there, and then so he reacted to it on stream and he fucked with it. So that's really got my. I remember like when he reacted to it, my shit was just going up. It's going up constantly, like the numbers and shit.
Right, that's good.
The likes, it was crazy. So
you plan on making more music videos?
Of course. I'm trying to get at least 1 or 2 this year out the way.
What was it? How was the experience working with Cynical Behavior and recording your first music video?
It was really tight. Like I wanted to work with someone who's on my level, not someone who's too professional. I wanted someone who also knows what they're doing, has an idea of what they're doing, but has room to experiment and room to just someone like we had a thumbtack the green screen to the wall, like use duct tape and shit. Like the music video dude was helping, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't just there to record, like, you know, and he's actually passionate about what he does. Like that's why I wanted to work with him too. Plus he was cheap, so
yeah, that's right.
That's cool. It was tight. And my friend with the studio, his name is Roy. He was there too. He's the dude in the very beginning of the music video, like tapping on the glass.
Oh,
so
you gonna work with him more?
Yeah, he actually made he produces a lot too. He made one of the beats on my mixtape. I'm dropping a mixtape soon. He made one of the beats.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah, we heard about that. What do you think the name is gonna be? You figured it out yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it Clear History.
Nice. You got a release date?
No, but I got the art work, and I got probably 10 songs on. I want to get at least 13.
Bet. You think you could preview something for us? A little snippet?
Right now?
Yeah. I mean, just a little something, like one of the hardest songs on there, man. Because we're trying to get you popping.
No, don't put the hardest one. Keep it low key.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't even gotta preview it.
What are y'all hard, bro? Come on.
Facts.
Where's my speaker at, yo?
Yo, this shit going.
I can play it off my computer, actually.
Yo, this shit going in a second.
For everyone watching right now, you is about to preview some new music for his new mixtape.
Twitch? You're on Twitch right now?
Nah, but when this goes on YouTube.
Oh, word. Okay. All right. So many choices.
And what's it called? You want to tell us who handled most of the production on that album? I mean, on the mixtape. Or was just random beats you found?
Beats that I found definitely on the internet. Because yeah, it's so much easier for me to.
Yeah, they're all just royalty free. Like you can just use them for whatever. Like they're not gonna come at you for it.
Oh yeah, I have to pay for a lease. I mean, Dick Van Dyke was a free for-profit beat. Like you could do whatever with it, and I was like, I'm gonna bank on this for sure. I got shit in my my Google Drive.
Yo, fuck. This Zoom call shit sucks because the calls be ending sometimes.
Oh yeah, it says 6 minutes on it. Remaining.
Yeah.
What?
If it ends, we'll just run it back up and we'll edit it back together.
All right, bet. So how do y'all know each other? Y'all go to school or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to an early collegiate high school.
Yeah.
So we graduate with our associate's degree, and we got tight because it's small.
Yeah. Why you look at it like that?
Graduate high school with an associate's degree?
Yeah. Because we're taking college classes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but we're seniors this year.
Yeah.
But we're full time at a college out here in the Dallas area.
That's crazy. Okay.
But we really got influenced by music because we have a big producer. I would say big. He's a big producer at our school.
Oh,
Sebastian,
yeah.
And it was kind of
if you need beats, just look up SKS on YouTube. He's got good beats. I got some beats on FL Studio, just some random profit-free ones that I could use. If you need some beats.
Proud SKS.
Yeah.
SKS made it. He's on YouTube.
I bet. I'll put that in another.
I haven't looked at his new stuff, but I mean, he's good.
He got good beats, and then he'll got some mediocre ones. But I bet you find some that you fuck with heavy.
All right, let me play you this one. It's called Dick Van Dyke. No, I'm joking. I'm putting that on the mixtape though.
All right, but Tangela's going on there too, right?
Yes, sir. And Flash the Rocket too.
Yo, that one goes good. That's hard.
Yeah. But it's crazy hearing you and realize that you that you ain't mainstream. It's like he sounds so fire. Like his mixing's fire. He just sounds so professional. So, which makes sense. It's good that you pride yourself in quality.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah.
I don't
want to get too into the promoting aspect until my music was my artistry was down. I wanted to make sure I sounded good. Because I remember before I used to promote my music at school, it was but when it wasn't good, so I could instantly see like they weren't gonna listen to it, they didn't like it. So people would clown me in art class too. They'd be like, "Why are you rapping over SpongeBob beats?"
Yo, I mean, that's whatever. Let the haters hate, because like that just gives you more motivation.
Hey, yo, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
it's what I needed though, like, because I definitely wasn't taking it serious. I wasn't rapping on serious beats either. Like all my shit was like, it's just rapping on like, I was lyrical on it, but the shit that I was rapping over didn't sound serious. People weren't taking me serious. All right, let me play this. It's called yeah. I actually just made this yesterday. Let me see.
What's it called?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, that flute. Is it low for you? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, tell my dog cause the fit got fur and the fist got them all dripping in the iceberg. Yes, I'm a really rich kid, yes sir. Yes, I'm a really rich kid, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Like a 6-foot curve and a whip from the car out the trench like a worm. Yes, I'm a really rich kid, yes sir. Yes, I'm a really rich kid, yes sir. Bitch, you got
Oh, that's it.
Yo, bro,
hard.
That goes so hard. You gotta drop
Yeah, this
soon, bro.
mixtape about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Album of the year.
I've noticed with a lot of artists, as soon as they drop a mixtape like that and that shit pop, that blows up more than just releasing one song. Because it's like you got all these songs, you fuck with the first one, you just keep going down the list, and it's
Right.
Yeah, and like you were saying before about consistency, most artists just hold back music or don't even drop. They drop a couple of songs and just wait a really long time. If you stay consistent with it, I have no doubt in my mind that you could really be up there, man. Especially with this mixtape. Like, don't hold back, man. Keep going.
I had dropped Dyke, and I wanted to put all my energy and effort into it. And then my friend Roy, I'm gonna just call him the studio guy. I actually met him at school too. Like when I first like started taking my shit seriously, he was in one of my classes, and he was like a producer too. So we've grown together as like artists too. So it's been tight. But I have a very short memory. What was I just saying?
The studio guy.
fuck.
Studio guy, damn.
Shit, you were saying something.
Y'all ain't even paying attention either.
No, we listening.
We listening, but we're not listening, you know?
We're focusing on getting the questions out there, you know.
I was gonna ask something. We're kind of backtracking a little bit. I was just curious, who makes like your artwork for your songs, like Dick Van Dyke and Tangela?
Me.
Oh, you do? For real?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, most of them. The only artwork I haven't made was tax season.
Okay. What's up with the Kill Switch artwork? Because I know you got little drawings there. You got some school IDs, some random shit, bro.
He says we got less than a minute. Hold up. I don't want to cut off mid question.
I can end this shit and then start it right back up real fast.
All right, bet.
That's fire. That's good that you didn't have to deal with all that.
Yeah, but that's why it was hard to get a consistent living situation when we moved back, because all the houses were being sold quickly because people were trying to find new houses because their houses were destroyed. So yeah, it took us a while.
But now you're in a good spot where you're at, right?
Yeah.
So I see the Eminem poster in the back. He a big influence?
Oh, I've had that poster since like 8th grade too. Yeah, I've had that for a while.
For real?
I got it at Spencer's.
I grew up in Detroit, so.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh, actually, right outside 8 Mile and shit like that.
That's
so Eminem's like, I don't know. You can't ignore him. He's a fucking GOAT.
For real. I mean, I will say though, like I feel like the reason why he gets a lot of hate is because the fan base is very like hardcore. I wouldn't say like hardcore, but they're very like dig righty kind of. You know what I'm saying? Or like same thing with like Logic too. They're very like, I fuck with them as artists. I have them. I love their music. I play their music all the time. It's just I can see how people don't like them because of their fan base. Like they're very.
There's a lot of artists like that. They got toxic ass fan bases where you're like, well, they go heavy for that one person. They think everyone else is dog. You know.
Right.
I think he's in this bitch. Yeah, but what is your main goal of building your fan base? Do you want like X had like a cult style fan base, or do you just want people that just fuck with you?
I don't care as long as I don't blow up off of TikTok. That's all I care about, bro. That's the only thing that matters to me is not blowing up off of TikTok. Because think of every TikTok artist, like when you think about them, just like
big clown shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, you don't really take them seriously, or some of them are just one-hit wonders.
Right. And people are always like, put your music on TikTok. Like, I've definitely tried that.
We definitely have a TikTok. We actually got shadow banned off of posting Dick Van Dyke.
Because you posted the Dick Van Dyke song, and then like the day after we got banned.
Yeah, it was like you put dick in your shit, and they're like, "Yeah, we've been banned for 2 weeks now."
Yeah, no,
we're going to be banned for 2 weeks.
Y'all got banned because I put dick in the song, like the.
Yeah, that was our fault.
Wait, y'all wrote the word?
No, could we put the actual music video in the TikTok? And
so in the okay.
Yeah, so I heard you saying dick, and it was like, oh, you getting banned.
You see the shit that sucks.
It didn't even show it. It just said it. I just said it.
Yeah.
No, we wrote dick on it. Like I put.
Okay.
Like you know the cover art we do, right?
Yeah.
So we put your name, and then we put
releases Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, you have dick in your shit. So.
Oh word, that's gay.
But it is what it is. The shit that sucks about TikTok, it's easy as fuck to blow up on TikTok, right? As long as we're consistent.
Right. But after these 2 weeks go by,
it's easy as fuck to fall off too. You can fall off just as easy.
Yeah.
And so
that's the same thing with the rap career, man.
Well,
same thing.
Yeah.
Like Lil Yachty, like it does. Like if you look at people like Lil Yachty, and
we're not gonna talk about that album. That was trash.
The new one?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like it either. But there was like 1-2 songs I added to my playlist.
I don't even know.
But yeah, okay, so I have this theory, right? I feel like anyone can have a hit song. They can only have one though, because everyone is very unique and different, so everyone can have one unique hit song. But the thing is, like Lil Yachty, right? All his music is very similar, so you can have pretty much 1 or 2 hits. If your music sounds all the same, you're very unique. Like so, a diverse artist, or like an artist who's been in the game for a while, like Drake, is very versatile, so he can have multiple hits because he can appeal to different styles and genres, like
different audiences. Yeah.
So I feel like that's what makes a good artist is like. So I feel like with Joey Badass too, like the reason why he's not popping is because
I feel like
the same. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but he keeps it real though. You know what I'm saying? He's with that lyrical stuff. He has that vibe, and he wants
people
to keep
don't
it like
fuck
that.
with that. Like personally, me, it's like I can respect a lyrical artist. Like I fuck with Kendrick, I fuck with J. Cole, I fuck with Joey Badass. Like I got his vinyls on my wall, but it comes down to when I'm in the car or I'm chilling doing homework. Am I really gonna listen to some lyrical shit, or am I just gonna be fucking with ignorant shit? Did it cut off? Shit.
I need to chill.
It cut off. My Wi-Fi is dog shit.
Yeah, okay. Repeat it again, bro.
No, but I was saying it's like, I fuck with the lyrical shit, but I'm not gonna sit back and listen to that shit all the time. I want to turn up, and that's what people want to hear. Is that, like I said, ignorant shit.
And that's what I didn't understand for a certain time. I was like, why would anyone listen to this dumb shit? It's not giving you anything. It's not giving you knowledge. I was very like old head mentality, like. But I realized like you gotta have best of both worlds. That's what I feel like I do very well. Is I do best of both worlds. I have lyricism, but also just the sound sounds hype. Like there's times.
You got lyrics, and then you got what people want to hear.
Yeah. So I feel like that's what makes a good artist. It sounds good. Like when you listen to a song, the first thing you're not listening to is the lyrics, unless the beat tells you to do that.
Right.
Like if it's a boom bap beat, you're like, all right, I'm gonna listen to what they're saying. But if it's like heavy bass, you just listen for the sound and the flow.
Right.
You're not really listening to what they're saying.
Like in the car, it's like all you want to do is get your bass thumping. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you rap like a lyrical artist on a hard ass beat, that's perfect combination. That's all you need.
And that's good because, like, even with songs with me, it's like, okay, this dude was spitting. I would just listen to the beat. Now let me go back and listen, so you get more and more views. And like, yo, this dude got talent, and that's what I noticed with you. It's like, yo, this dude knows what he's talking about. He's not just talking about no goofy shit. Like he's spitting, he's writing, he's making shit that matters.
Right. I mean, it's not like, the most lyrical, but, I still know what you're trying to talk about,
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not trying, because before it was almost too lyrical. Like, I have this song called "In the Trap." I'll send you a link.
All right.
But I was like rapping so fast, and like the bars were crazy. Like people were listening to it, and my voice didn't sound good, and the quality wasn't good. People aren't gonna listen to that. Like you can have bars and you be rapping the most fire shit, but if it doesn't sound good, I feel like that's gonna turn a lot of people
all about
away.
Mixing, all about flow. You don't want to be offbeat.
Right.
But,
so yeah, I mean, like I said, I would spend like 2 weeks like working on punchlines just for one song, when I can just do like little sporadic, mediocre punchlines here and there, make a fire ass song in one day. So
yeah, keep doing what you're doing with those references. Pokemon, Boondocks, all that type of stuff. I mean,
people love like that shit.
It's like, hey, yo, that was he just said Pimp name slick back. Fire. What else though?
Quick list: top 5 rappers that are alive.
top 5 alive. I gotta put Joey Badass.
Oh, this is in order, number 1.
I wouldn't say no particular order.
All right.
But Joey Badass is number 1. That's for sure. I don't know if fluctuates definitely up and down. I can't.
Okay. Then if you can't do that, let's say top 5 out right now.
Top 5 out. Even that is okay. This is my opinion. Who I listen to.
That's straight, yeah.
And because I would have 2 different lists for out in existence alive right now, and my personal favorite. My personal favorite is definitely Joey Badass, Comethazine.
Okay. Black Air Force Energy.
Right. I get a lot of influence from Ski Mask also.
Ski Mask go hard as fuck. He about to drop a new EP.
Can't wait for that.
I gotta balance it out. I already got 2 hype artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love J. Cole. I love J. Cole.
Yes, sir. A man of culture.
Right. But I feel like their fan base is very toxic too. They're like, oh, you don't respect women?
That whole the song dropping, that was dumb. Saying he hates women and stuff like that. Like he didn't make songs like Crooked Smile and all the other songs where he supports women and stuff.
I feel like
his new stuff I don't like. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, it gets weak sometimes. But here's the thing with J. Cole fans, they love to compare him and be like, nah, he better than this one and this one. And it's like, I really honestly don't like that comparing shit because everyone's different. Like when you compare J. Cole and Kendrick, you're comparing 2 goats, like inseparable. Like how are you gonna compare
like he
that?
said in that song, you act like 2 legends can't coexist, man. They're both goats. I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, dang, I'm not feeling this new J. Cole album that's about to come out just because these new songs that came out. He's trying to be lyrical, he's trying to be serious, but it's not the same as the old shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
Stuff like No Role Model, stuff like what's some other bangers? This is old stuff. It gets slept on, and people don't pay attention to their old shit. Like Logic. I know Logic was like popping back when he first started, but with his new albums coming out, people hate on him like he's the worst artist of this generation.
Like they weren't just bumping 1-800.
Right.
Well,
I mean, even before that, like Under Pressure.
That's what happens when you're in front of the whole world. You're exposed to different like opinions and different types of people. So.
Mm-hmm.
But he's definitely talented and hated way too much because he's a nerdy dude.
Right. And I feel like he's trying, like, I feel like what I do best is like people might think of me as corny, but I feel like I pull it off well. Like that's like my personality.
See, I don't even see the corny aspect. My bad.
Well, because I feel like you're a listener, like you like the music, but I feel like people who don't like my music will look at me as corny. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like people who fuck with Logic don't think he's corny. People who fuck with the artist that they won't
say they corny. Yeah.
I
mean, nah, I don't think you're corny, bro. I don't think you're corny. You're pretty good, man.
I mean, because
I'm not just saying that. Like
that's just like typical. Like if you have a a lighter skin complexion and you're a rapper, you're corny. That's it, right? So,
and he's not wrong.
Sure.
So that's it. Like,
I mean, you don't see
MGK, like Machine Gun Kelly. His music go hard. I mean, I haven't heard of him since like 10
I don't
years
even
ago.
know when.
But like, you know, people think of him as corny, or like Eminem.
He was corny as hell when he came out. When he did that Slim Shady shit, it's like, bro, this man's stupid as hell.
Even joined this lucre, like he's black, but he's fucking corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that?
I mean, I don't hear nobody saying anything about Jack Harlow, him being corny and all.
Nah, I hear mad people talking about him being corny. Yeah,
Really?
they just think like, yeah, I've talked to people and they're just like,
because he's
nah, he just spit something over a beat, like the beat carries him. He's mad corny. And it's like
people just hate on white rappers.
And people compare me to him too sometimes. Like they say we have similar styles. I feel like
I was talking to him about it. Marquis,
maybe with his old stuff. Because I was gonna say on Jack Harlow stuff like Confetti, his album Confetti, and other albums, you kind of had that way of bouncing on a song, making your own little chorus. I kind of see the similarity, but at the same time, it's still your own style. You sound nothing like him, but you're kind of doing the same thing. But I still respect that. Like, it's good.
You know that song "Hey Big Head" that he has?
I mess with that.
Yeah,
that's like the kick.
I feel like yeah, that's a similar style to me. How like the 808s bouncy. I'm just riding on it, and you change your flow intricately throughout it.
See, I told you, Andrew. Y'all sleep on that song.
Right, hey, I want to. I'm locked in trying to make this bread.
That was fire. I don't like that song. I want to see some ass.
It's
kind of growing on me, but at the same time, it's not really all that.
You should check that shit out.
You heard that song or no?
Oh yeah. I want to see some.
Yeah.
I feel like influencers for me, like I can give you top 5 influencers, like people who influence me in my music. People who so Joey Badass, Comethazine, Juice WRLD. I wouldn't say he influences my music, but he's definitely influenced me like mentally, like inspiration wise. Who else? Tupac. I used to listen to a lot of Tupac in 8th grade. So like,
respect.
I was like in between too. I was on the Soundcloud wave with like the new shit. That's when I Spy was popping too. You know that song?
Song go hard. Kyle go hard.
Ultimate by Denzel Curry.
Oh yes.
So yeah,
he's underrated.
And so that was around the 3-4 month period when I started getting into Tupac and like West Coast music too. I feel like I was put on to a broad taste of music at an early age to where I could really develop a sense of how to write music and how to sound. But it wasn't until recently to where like I started listening to other genres too. Like probably might get some controversy for this, but I have a country playlist. I have a rock playlist.
Oh, you one of those? Not playing.
No, I mean I think people say listen to everything. They really don't. Really don't.
They listen to a bunch of different people and rap, and they call it I listen to everything. Like they listen to Juice WRLD and J. Cole, and they're like, nah, I listen to everything.
Like, no, don't. It's not.
Like even on our playlist, like we have one that we just add shit.
I tried to stick it to I tried to do mainly rap on there, but you added some alternative, Oliver Tree and who is it, City Morgue?
Yeah.
They go hard.
Even NBA YoungBoy, like I'm not a big fan of him, but I do have some of his music on my playlist. I can see how that can appeal to someone, but I don't necessarily. I'm not a fan. Like it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like I can enjoy the experience that the music gives me, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to comment on their shit. Be like, yo, where the new song at? You know?
Yeah.
So.
It's people like that would talk. Like NBA YoungBoy has a toxic ass fan base too.
Loyal fan base, bro.
Loyal.
Get on to him. They would.
I'm not gonna speak on this because I'm not trying to get hunted down. I'm not gonna. I'm good, bro. I live in Houston, man. That's like the biggest. He's big down here. That's all I'm gonna say. People.
Oh, they talk about him.
You just say if you say you don't like YoungBoy, it's very. It's a popular opinion, but at the same time, it's like two sides. I feel like it's like almost 50-50 with people really like YoungBoy or they don't.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hating on YoungBoy for a little bit, but I mean, he's been going platinum. He's been making hits, so I can't really hate anymore. He's popping.
You can respect an artist but not fuck with their music.
Right. Not gonna lie, I like that song with him and Lil Yachty though. It's on the playlist. Young Boat or something like that. Young
NBA
hitter,
Young
rich
Boy.
hitter, no. That one goes hard, but that's the only thing I like by him.
So
Who's your favorite country singer?
Who's your favorite country singer?
Oh
yeah.
I was like, I thought you were asking him. I was like, let's see where this goes.
I fuck with Garth Brooks, if you know who he is.
Who's the motherfucker that made Big Green Tractor?
No, who is that?
That should go hard too.
Let me look that up.
Shit.
That should go hard. If we're going country rap artist, I just got some new boots and a new tractor. What's that song called?
Then Big Green Tractor.
Jason Aldean.
Jason, yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Jason Aldean.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know the other one you're talking about.
Yep, on my tractor by Fly Rich Double. You never heard this?
Jenny, get in the fucking house now, bitch.
The black
count your fucking days, mom.
What the heck?
Oh, bitch. Major hater. I just got some new boots and a new tractor.
I know this song. I do know this
Tractor ran right past her.
Does that count as a country artist?
I guess.
He only does country music, but it's not country music.
Oh, I'm thinking people like Billy Ray Cyrus type stuff.
Like actual country.
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton, fucking Jason Aldean, and that's all I can name off the top of my head. I'm not really.
That's cool.
I'm not like a big fan, but I do listen to it very.
That's cool. Outside of hip hop and country, though, what else do you listen to? If you do listen to anything.
So how the fuck?
Like, alternative.
Was that the Patrick CC?
I was about to ask you about that.
Oh, go ahead, man. It's fine.
No. Let me ask you a question for you. Wait.
I was asking, do you listen to anything outside of your country and hip hop?
Not out of my
country music is what I was trying to say.
I thought you meant like the United States. I was like, yeah, I like UK artists like grime. I want to get a grime artist. I want to work with one, but I can't really find one that doesn't sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like, one video where it's like, "See man done and it's over. Hop in the rover."
You killed that shit.
Oh my god, that accent.
So yeah, I don't want an artist like that, but I definitely fuck with.
You listen to Skepta?
Yes. That's mad.
I only know that song with him and ASAP.
You fuck with people like Scarlord too?
No, actually, I don't like NASCAR Aloe. Alo, you know who that is?
Yeah.
Just artists like that. I fuck with like X's music where he's like fucking yelling and shit, but that's like I feel like only X can pull it off for me. I'm not to sound like a dick rider, but that's just personal preference. Like I don't like
I mean, X had a talent that no one else could compare to.
Right, he was versatile, extremely versatile.
Right.
And it's sad that like the most impactful artists of our generation, in my opinion, right now, like the Tupac and Biggie, is X and Juice, and they both died so young.
Now I was talking to you about this yesterday. Like they're gone now, and emo rap is kind of just going away because of them. All we have left is Trippie Redd. He's like one of the only mainstream emo rap artists that we have. If he's gone, then what are we gonna have for emo rap? We're just gonna have a bunch of generic people.
Corny ass people who sit there and cry to breakup texts and shit like that.
All right, let me show you. I got like a punk rock kind of playlist where it's like Panic at the Disco, Green Day, Blink-182.
Okay.
People, I tried to add that rock shit like that to our playlist. 3 Days Grace. So like
Right.
shit like
Wasn't
that.
Blink-182 on that X album?
Yeah.
Juice had a song with Blink-182, I think.
Stuff like that. And then I got I called it boomer music. I got music like fucking Bee Gees, Staying Alive, shit like that. Just to really like, because I get bored of rap sometimes. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I have 1,000 songs in my playlist, but
sometimes they just don't be hitting.
sometimes I just want to take a break from that sometimes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What were you asking about the Patrick CC?
Oh no, we have a bunch of clips that we were sending back and forth, and this was one that we were talking about. How does it feel seeing someone like Patrick CCTV like sleep on you and then like have all this clout now and blowing up with your song Dick Van Dyke? Like, does it feel good showing that you like proved them wrong, shit like that?
Well, I wouldn't say I have clout at all. I'll be real with you. I don't have
600
clout.
monthly listeners, bro. Come on.
That's not.
I know.
All right. Okay. I mean, it's definitely better than like the average, average Joe on the street. But it's like, it's
I get it. It's not mainstream. I get what
it's
you're
like
saying.
it's not where I want to be at all. Like I still have a long way to go before I'm satisfied with where I'm at. I'm not gonna say I have clout or I'm popular. I'm not at all. But how do I feel about him? I submitted my music to him and I thought he would like it and he didn't. That's that. Like people have different tastes and genres. But I feel like he didn't, because he did a paid promotion segment where he listened to the whole song and he was going down the Twitter submissions. And for some reason he always clicked on mine. Like, he just skipped like 5. You can see in the video, he always skips like 5 and then clicks one. So he's listening to It's a Nerf. I dropped a song called No Cap after that. And then Gone Bad. He ain't like any of them. I'm like, all right, this dude is.
Come on, man.
That's just his taste in music. I get it. And he listened to like, maybe like 10 seconds. He skipped the intro, just went right to the beat drop, listened to 5 seconds of that, and then went on to the next song. I'm like,
dang.
You can't determine if you like an artist just off of that. So
right.
Yeah. So you weren't like,
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like if you listen to like a full song or more,
you can't just skim through things sometimes.
Yeah,
you just gotta
right.
go all the way through.
So,
do you feel like, I don't even know, for us being so young and shit like that, do you feel like being younger in today's rap game is more acceptable, or do you feel like old heads and people who are at least a little bit older than us sleep on us because they don't feel like we can be in the same league as them?
Well, no, I definitely feel like the younger kids run the game. I mean, that's just how it is. Kids are what sell songs, like, you know what I'm saying? Kids are what makes songs on the radio and go mainstream, you know what I'm saying? It's like, or not kids, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like teenagers, adolescents, young adults, shit like that. Like, they're the ones that like this genre of music and style of music, so they're the ones that make the songs blow up. Like, either old heads like it or they don't. That's just that, Why you gotta hate?
Right.
Everyone hates, and the shit's, I don't know, it is what it is.
I mean, you gotta prove them wrong. But even then they still hate, but it's whatever. You're at the top. So that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, like, everyone wants to blow up. The thing is, like, I want to blow up, but not, like, skyrocket. Like someone like Lil Tech who had one song, right, goes up, and now they have to do better than that. You can't do better than that. So
industry plant. Just saying.
Okay, well, that's debatable.
all right, we'll get into that later.
He swears everyone's an industry plant.
Nah, I'm just, all right, go ahead.
Well, if he is, let's go to a different example. Let's say Lil Nas X, right?
All right.
You'll forever be in the shadow of your, of a song that you made that's like blowing, everyone knows about. You'll forever be in that shadow. 30 years from now, you think of Lil Nas X, you're not thinking of Panini or fucking
right.
You're thinking of
the song that blew him up, yeah.
30 years from now, you think of Lil Tech, you're not thinking of any of the other music besides Ransom, right? So I don't want that. When you think of Drake, you can think of countless things because he was a slow and steady. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I want a song to definitely blow up and get my name out there because I feel like I definitely have the talent and ability to keep making music that's different, but people also like, you know what I'm saying? So I could drop one song and another song and another song, and y'all equally hard in their own aspects, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And let me ask you, so let's say you do blow up, like from Dick Van Dyke or some shit. Are you going to be signing record labels and stuff and signing deals? Because I know a lot of people be like, oh, I'm selling my soul. I can't make my own shit. I can't release it whenever I want. How would you feel if you blew up? What would you be doing with record
Definitely in the middle, bro. I'm not sure about that because I'd have to look at the contract. And it also depends on the artist too. Like, there's definitely multiple artists that are signed to the same label, and a lot of them are more popular than others because the amount of work that they put in, or just who the artist is themselves. So I think it really depends. But for now, I'm gonna try and stay like independent, because there's a kid at my school. He's verified on Instagram, and his dad was like an ex NBA player or some shit. You know, he signed to a label. I mean, his music's, I don't want to sound like a hater. His music's not bad, but it's definitely
You don't
not,
like it?
No, it's definitely not like something that deserves a lot of attention. But you know, he's the kid with money. You know, that's what you're gonna. Right. That's what's
his name?
Gonna happen. Like, I don't want to sneak this.
No. I was just trying to check him out. I just wanted to see his music.
I'll send it to you right now.
All right.
But
would you say you were like,
I wanted to work with him, right? But the thing was, though, he sounded, I feel like he was too big-headed. Like, he was like, he thought he was better than everyone else. Like, I could easily tell and give off that energy. So I was low-key. It's kind of my fault, too, I admit. I was low-key talking shit about him around school. And, you know, people talk. So, and he found out about it and then hit me up one day like, good luck working with people like that I work with in the industry, or good luck with whatever you call rap, and send me the clown emoji. I was like, you too, bro. So
you gonna drop a diss track on him?
No, I'm not that petty. But I feel like that's also giving me a lot of inspiration and determination. Like, everyone knows, like, I feel like more people in my school district bump my music than they do him. But he has 30,000 Instagram followers. You know, he has like 300K on a song on Spotify. But the thing is, though, he doesn't have a momentum. Like, anytime you can't push, and you know, the same people from each song will continue to come back. You know what I'm saying?
You found him?
Yeah, my phone's slow as shit.
So we see a lot of your Triller videos. How does it come about making those? And do you just do that shit to clown around and be on some fuck shit?
What do you mean?
Your Triller videos?
Oh yeah. I feel like it's just good practice too. I did a couple Trillers it was good practice for like performing in a music video, because like you got to look comfortable in front of the camera. You don't want to.
Right.
So I did a couple of those, and also it's just fun to like edit them and like preview my music. So it's like a 3-in-1 shampoo kind of deal. You fucking do it, like, promote yourself, have a cool visual, practice yourself, and then.
So the first time you did like a Triller, or no, I guess I should say a music video, were you kind of nervous, or were you just like real confident, like, oh, I can do this, I'm gonna just dance around with the Nerf gun?
You see the cynical behavior one?
Yeah.
What was the question?
I was just asking, like, if you felt nervous before the music video.
Oh yeah, for sure. But see, I was nervous before this interview, but like after like 10 minutes talking to y'all, you know, I get comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
You can probably tell, like, if you rewind it, my voice is probably like, hey.
No, the shit was crazy for us too. Like,
right.
It's not even the fact that we're nervous. We don't care how much clout you got. We don't care. Like, we could probably get an interview with someone with 50K just because it's possible. But if you don't got the talent, we don't want to fucking talk to you. And that's like, we were reviewing music yesterday, and it's like, we don't want to seem like a hater, but we listened to one dude's music who was ass, and it's like,
can I play him real fast? I'm sorry, I don't want to hate, but
he wanted to show you it, and so, but it's like,
hold up,
this man's blowing up, but he's fucking trash.
Got the good flute, you already know.
The last Airbender? Wait, keep playing it.
Huh? Keep playing it.
I just don't like the yeah, okay, yeah. Like I said, like the lyrics and flow is on point, but the performance, like his voice does not sound good. So
and that's what's funny about it.
People away.
Oh
like
my god!
Like everything was there. Like, you know, like
the build up and everything.
Like,
oh my god,
it's like a cake without eggs. Like, it looks good, but it doesn't.
Like, I was disappointed. I was like, yo, okay, flute, you can't mess it up. And then just the delivery just wasn't there.
Right.
But I mean, there are some good. He's from Dallas too. We looked at a bunch of local people. There are some good people out there, really underrated people like you. But he was not one of them. I don't want to be a hater, but it's the truth.
So
some people aren't. You know, for me, I definitely had to work for what I sound like. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just come out the womb fucking rapping and sounding good. I mean, I'd say like my lyricism has always been there, because I feel like being a good artist really just depends on how your brain can break down and structure sentences, like in syllables and bar patterns. You know what I'm saying? That's all it comes down to. At least for me, that's the best way I can explain it. But
I think you said this earlier, but were there ever times where you just felt like you wanted to give up and just quit rap?
I won't say I ever completely considered it, but there's definitely been times where I'm like, damn, I'm really like slipping. Like there's some days where I was just like, the chances of me making it are very slim. Like, you know, gotta think realistic. Like, and then there's other days where I'm like, nah, fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
I'm telling you right now, because you know everybody wants to be a rapper these days. Everybody wants to blow up, make some money, that kind of thing.
Right.
But those same people also don't really have any sort of talent, and others do. It's competitive. You got to get to the top. It's like crabs in a barrel. Everyone trying to climb to the top. But like I said before, you genuinely have talent, in my opinion.
Thank you.
You got to be consistent.
And that's our biggest thing with what we do on Instagram and on all platforms. It's like what I've been telling him, consistency is what's going to get you the viewership. People want to see someone who's constantly dropping than someone who drops some heat and then goes ghost mode for 3-4 months, you know?
Right. That's what I did with Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, I was wondering, where the hell is Youth? Like, where's his music at?
How long y'all been watching me before you approached me?
So I found you out like at 60 listeners, like when you first dropped Kill Switch on Spotify, and then I told my buddy Andrew, and he's like, yo, this dude's heat. And then we found you on Instagram because you didn't have your bio on Spotify at first, so we had to wait for a little bit. And then we found you, and then that's when we shouted out your new song, because we didn't start this podcast till like
literally 3 days ago.
Literally 3 days ago. So then you posted Tangela. We're like, oh shit, let's shout him out. Maybe we can get an interview in. So then I posted the video. I posted the song. Then you said, you know, appreciate it. And then he DMs you, says, hey, bro, let's do an interview. And you were down. So here we are.
Because the thing is, like, our biggest thing is helping the artists out, and especially you. It's not, we're going to promote this as much as we can. We're going to get it out there. We're going to, you know, we have a way we're going to put it on all platforms and have people be able to listen to this and hear what you got to say. But it all comes from the artist. So it's like, people will connect with you if they can see how you are. Like, you're very articulate. You know what the fuck you're doing. You have this talent and you know about it, right?
Right.
We stay supporting him. This is the third time we said he's talented, yo.
Hey, but that's love, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
But it's facts. And it's like, you know, you might not have the biggest following, but if people can connect to you and realize, yo, this man's coming up, you know, he wants this shit. It's like all love, you know, and that's our main goal. We don't give a fuck. Well, personally, me, I don't give a fuck whether we get 10K, 2K, whatever, as long as we can talk to artists and help people understand where they're coming from.
Because not only like do we have fun doing this, but it's also really beneficial to us and them.
Exactly.
So. Hey, I might just hop up in the Wrangler, posted with the sticky hot box like I'm Tangela, smoking on the dope, but got him choking, strangler, Quasimodo with the drop.